Hey everyone, Dylan here. We had some technical difficulties while recording this episode. You might notice the sound quality could be lacking, but we think the content is good, so we still wanted to get it out to you. Thanks for bearing with us while we iron out the kinks. Enjoy the episode.
Having trouble finding a date because you're too fat? Try Olmzempic.
So anyway,
Side effects include getting hot. Welcome to AA Pod, everyone.
This is Animal Antics. We're your hosts,
Dylan.
Kara.
And Rob. That's me.
Well, that was an excellent Halloween episode that we just recorded.
It was spooky. Yeah, save it for then.
I have
It was
so
dark
much
all
more.
the way through.
I have so much more I want to talk about too with that, but no,
I
that's not the point of
I love listening about serial killers. It's
I know.
ridiculous
There's just too
how
much-
engaging it is.
Too much saturation in that market.
Yeah, let's get to our niche market. Let's talk about animals. 'cause
I'll
that's
be
what we're really
listening
here for.
about somebody chopping people up, and Dylan's like, watch this move in Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, the game.
That's the
really-
background of my serial killer podcast.
I never really watched Dragon Ball Z. I watched like 2 episodes, and it was basically him running on like this bridge for 2 episodes.
Snake
straight.
Way?
And I was like,
Snake Way.
Yeah, I was like, nah.
Dylan wants
That
me
was
to
after
watch
Dragon Ball.
this, and
Yeah, we're going to watch it.
am I going to like it?
Of course.
Rob doesn't
It's
seem to
been
think so.
suggested to watch the abridged
We're
version.
going to watch the abridged version.
That's
How
what
long
you
is
should
it?
watch.
I don't know.
14 years.
It took us 6 years to watch Naruto. We just finished that this year.
How was that? There was a person
That is
in my-
not my fault. That's your fault.
There was a person in my high
Honestly-
school that dressed up as the main character
Naruto.
every single day.
You can say the name of the characters.
I didn't know if that was the character.
Honestly, like, it's good for sure. Like, it's classic anime. The
Dude.
misogyny was a little hard for me to get through.
Well, that's
I'll
just
be honest.
anime.
Why are you on this podcast with us? 'Cause
I gotta lean into it. I gotta
Yeah.
fit in.
Be one of the boys.
I'm not like any of those other girls.
No.
Never.
Well, I'm glad we talked about Dragon Ball Z because we've got something that for our animal this week, we've got something that kind of resembles a dragon. It's something that Kara picked. Would you like to say what it is?
It's the
The
like in yoga.
You
But-
can tell Dylan doesn't like it because he made sure to say that Kara picked it.
No, I actually really like this animal. I
Yeah,
think
it
it's really
has a
cool.
good mythology piece, which we haven't gotten to yet.
I'm just going to get this quick intro out of the way and just say that the Olm is a blind, cave-dwelling amphibian that can live for over 100 years. It's known for its pale, almost translucent skin and the remarkable ability to regenerate lost limbs. The scientific name is Proteus anguinus, and it's part of the order of Caudata.
I'm pretty sure it's Anginus.
Maybe. I mean, potato. And that's just part of its evolution, having evolved from surface-dwelling amphibians that gradually adapted to life in dark caves. So, kind of looks like, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but an axolotl.
I thought it was axolot. Is it axolotl? You're right. It is axolotl.
Hell yeah. See? I'm a microbiologist. I know this stuff.
Microbiologist gets it again.
Yeah, I think these are really
I'm like
cool.
the worst microbiologist, though.
Yeah.
You're not the worst microbiologist. They caught those people not wearing shoes in the lab the other day.
Oh, yeah, from the FDA. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Was that you?
No, nowhere near us. It might have been another country. But
Yeah, you always wear your shoes. It's your shirt that you don't wear.
yeah.
Yeah, I think these are pretty cool. I am always fascinated by how things evolve over time when they are cave dwellers.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to me that because something isn't needed, it goes away.
Well,
It's wasting energy and resources at that point. I mean, why would you need to be able to see if you are in a cave in the pitch black?
And I'll talk on that a little bit more too, but it might just be happening for a different reason.
Ooh, different reason.
Well, I think you're pretty much right, but
I do too.
as it goes on, it's not like being specifically targeted, like
Right.
the eyes aren't there, but it's just like, oh, there's a mutation where it didn't have eyes.
It doesn't hurt
and
you
it
to
did
not have eyes.
better. Yeah, like it just kind of. ended up being that way.
Just like how we don't have tails anymore.
I wish we did have tails.
It'd be harder to sit down, though.
Well, yeah, maybe. Could be. But what if it's very, like, you know, stretchy and...
It'd just be another thing that I'd feel inadequate about. Tail's not big or bushy.
Oh, your tail's only 12 inches long?
It would be weird if we had hairless tails, I'm not going to lie.
Ooh, yeah. Wait, was that in the movie Shallow Hal,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yes!
He had a little, like,
goodness.
pug
Where he just, like, had a little pug
tail.
tail.
What a terrible movie. I mean, talk about misogynistic. My God.
Right. Yeah, pretty bad.
And fatphobic, extremely.
Well, in the end, it was fine because he decided he loved her even though she was fat.
Yeah.
He's just that cool. Because, you know, when I see Jack Black, I think, like,
the
super
epitome
fit.
of man.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because he's a man.
It was just the idea behind that movie, like, no one could love her under normal circumstances.
Yeah, you need to be tricked into it. Oof. That's how it works.
Oof.
That's what I did to Dylan. That's why I walk really loud everywhere I go.
Oh my gosh, really? Am I under Shadow Hal's spell?
Mm-hmm.
You're beautiful.
And Dylan's leaving now.
Do you want to paint a picture of the Olm for us with your words?
Yeah, I'll paint a picture of it. Yeah, it's lightish, pale, like I said, somewhat translucent, and its body is kind of like a salamander. It has a tail also like a tadpole, so that's how it gets around in the water, except unlike a salamander, its little tiny arms and back legs, it has two of each, are very spread apart. So its front little arm things are pretty close to its head, and then its little back legs are pretty far down its body. It has a snake-like body going down into its tail.
Their limbs are also teeny tiny.
Their limbs are so cute. And they don't have any eyes. And I can't tell. It doesn't look like they have nostrils either. They could have tiny holes for nostrils that I'm not seeing.
Do they have not? Well, are those little things on there? Are they the external gills? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what Rob is referring to is the little red gill kind of looking things. They look like little mini trees, and they're pink coming out of the side of its head, kind of like where its ears would be. And it looks very similar to an axolotl gills.
Yep.
I also was thinking, if I may, that the head looks like an alligator, but just like super, no eyes and just almost so smooth.
I think it looks like a flatter birdo.
Flatter birdo.
It's very smooth.
Yeah,
Also, it has a rectangular snout.
Snout.
Mm-hmm.
I think these things are awesome.
Oh, and they have 3 fingers on each of their hands and legs.
Very cool.
That's my strong hand.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, they look like aliens.
They look like aliens. They have little teeny tiny mouths.
What do they eat?
All right. Well, what do you think they eat? They're kind of like salamanders. They're amphibians.
Bugs.
Bugs is one. Yep. They like insects.
Got it. Other things in a cave.
Yeah.
Smaller than them.
Exactly. Snails and crustaceans.
Nice.
So they like a seafood buffet.
Nice.
Just like Rob.
Yeah.
I do.
Just like Rob.
I do like seafood buffet.
You love seafood.
I had seafood recently. What did I have? It doesn't matter.
But do you want to know something else about their eating habits?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they actually have a very slow metabolism.
Yeah.
They can go actually for years without eating. So that's one of their survival mechanisms that they evolved because they live in nutrient-poor environments. So that's how they deal with that. They just slow down their metabolism so much that they just don't have to eat that much because they are not expending calories.
Well, they go into like dormancy.
Mm-hmm.
I think in one instance, they found that one of these did not move more than 32 feet in 10 years in that state of dormancy.
That is wild.
It really is.
How long is 32 feet? What's a good comparison for that?
Like, think of 5 Dylans.
5 Dylans. That's how long they go in
10.
In 10 years.
10 years.
Oh, okay.
That is not
32
very
feet
far.
in 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And again, they can move quicker than that, but like it was just in dormancy, so it didn't really move much at all.
It makes me wonder how they even find each other to mate.
It does. I wonder about it a lot, actually. I guess I should talk about that.
Maybe. I mean, I could, while you look that up, like, I could say a little bit more about why they actually don't slow themselves down for their metabolism and everything. It's really just based on their environment. So if it gets colder, amphibians in general are just going to slow down. It's the same thing with like reptiles, right? Because they're ectothermic. Yeah, ectothermic. That's the word. Thank you so much.
I'm not even a microbiologist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what? Honorary microbiologist for you, Rob.
Aw.
You made it.
Yay!
You might get something.
It's just like really dependent on their. That's why like amphibians need to be like really close to the water because their skin will dry out, they'll die.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I mean, most of the time they breathe from their skins. I don't know about this one in particular.
External gills.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Well, the interesting thing about, I mean, you're talking about how it's slow and all that kind of stuff. I mean, everything about it's slow. Apparently, it only reproduces every 12 years on average. So when we're talking about how do they find each other, oftentimes they have trouble. And it's 12 years before they find another one.
Well, with no eyes.
Yeah. Well, they communicate with chemicals and those types of things, but it's still, they're not all over the place.
Them pheromones.
Yep. And they're actually not even sexually mature until they're 12. So things are moving.
Wow.
So, I mean, from the animal kingdom in general, like that's a long, long time.
That's like us. I mean, we're not sexually mature until, I don't know.
Be careful.
Yeah. 18.
Dylan's about to start championing.
We can't have that
Lowering
right
the age
after
of
the
consent.
episode where we talked about being pedophiles.
We didn't talk about being pedophiles, okay? We said that the Catholic Church was harboring pedophiles.
Yes, exactly. I mean, for these animals that live until that can live 100 years like us, it makes sense that they're around the same time that they reach sexual maturity.
It does, but it also is what
10?
puts them into...
So he's saying 10.
Yeah, he's saying 10.
No, I'm not. I said
he's saying 12.
I said around. I said around.
As long as the parent signs the permission slip for them to be
I will say
married.
some people do
weird.
hit sexual... Well, they hit puberty at 10.
Yeah. But
It's not
you don't
sexual
have
maturity.
you don't have the mental capacity to consent as a child.
Correct.
So that is why... Shut up, all you meninists and weird fucking dudes.
Children of God cult.
Yeah, really. All that shit.
Get them.
Yeah. Fuck that. What were we talking about?
Let's
We're talking about how they fuck.
We were talking
Were we talking about how they fuck? Because I know how they fuck.
Bring it on.
Okay.
I would love to know.
Well, during courtship.
Yeah, start the funky music.
Well,
now,
yes.
everybody.
A male olm will fan their tail towards the female.
Ooh, fanning. Seductive.
Fanning. You know,
All right, we can't get too
cool her
excited.
down a little bit.
And the tail goes left to right, just to give a good picture of that.
Always. It's always left.
Wait,
It's
really?
very slow.
Also, you can't see this, but we're all swaying left to right right now.
We're getting into it.
Then he touches her cloaca with his snout.
cloaca.
And she reciprocates. Yes, they have cloacas.
They have cloacas.
They do.
Wow.
Although they're a little
So do reptiles.
Yep. The male will then
Yes.
deposit a spermatophore, which the female picks up and stores in her
Say it slower.
spermatophore.
Wow.
And the female will pick it up and store it in her spermathecae. I don't know. The sperm pot.
Okay, so they both have cloacas, so essentially everything's coming out of one hole.
Yeah.
And they look, I guess, kind of similar between males and females.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do. Well, we have some pictures here that I'm going to bring up for myself here. The cloacas kind of look like
Careful.
A belly button.
a belly button / mixed with a vagina. sorry. A vulva.
I was about to
That was
correct you
better.
on that.
A belly button mixed with a vulva. That's what they look like. Yes, and the fertilization happens internally.
Mhm.
Then when we talk about beyond the mating process, but yeah, it's like a sperm packet. And they use it to fertilize.
They do
eggs.
some cloacal kisses.
But it's interesting because it's not one way or the other. We always ask, are these eggs, is it a live birth? Are they laying eggs? Well, the olm can do both.
What?
And it depends on the temperature of the water. So if the water is too cold, the eggs wouldn't be able to survive. So they'll actually won't lay the eggs, and they'll give live birth to usually 2.
Okay, so it's fewer when they give live birth because they have to
Exactly.
Designate more resources, I would assume.
And if they have to, and the space in general, that would take up. But if they're laying the eggs externally, they can lay up to 70 at a time.
Up to 70, wow. So they probably have better chances if they're laying eggs.
For sure.
To pass
but
on
they
their
still have the
genetics.
option, if it's too cold, they can still reproduce with live births, which is something I have not seen before. The ability to do both of those.
Well, probably we haven't seen it in the last 10 years. The oceans have just been warming. I guess they're not in the ocean. Would you like to know where they're located?
I actually do.
Unless you had anything else to say about reproduction.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little too hot and bothered right now. I got to
You gotta take a break. Welcome back.
I'm going to the bathroom real quick.
While Rob takes a quick break, they are found in the subterranean waters of the Dinaric Alps. You've been to southeastern Europe?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait. No. I've been to
Do you know where that is? It's like
Europe.
Slovakia, Croatia, parts of Italy. Any of those countries?
Oh, I know where they are. I have not been there, no. But that's our
Italy, I know.
So you probably then have not seen the Olm, because that's where they live. And in those locations, they live in deep limestone caves. So with cold water, and it's also relatively clean water, but it also, as we said earlier, doesn't have a lot of nutrients in that water. So that's why its metabolism is so slow. So the caves are pretty isolated, and they actually provide a pretty great environment for specialized adaptations that the Olm has for it. So yeah, it evolved to fit and survive in this environment. Like Rob said, it can give 2 kinds of birth to help its survival rates. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if caves are subject to warming like oceans are. I mean, I know temperatures in general are increasing. Yeah. How does that affect cave water? I don't know.
Well, it's all cycling through, right?
Yeah,
like
the cave water.
Yeah, the water from the surface is going to seep through the ground into the caves.
So you would say yes?
Yeah, I would say yes. Global climate change affects pretty much every environment that an animal is in. Was that too serious for you, Rob?
Oh, no, I was just pretending to be gone in the bathroom. I'm back.
Anything for the bit. I appreciate
so
that.
So actually, Dylan, you are correct. There's evidence that cave waters are warming in various parts of the world.
I'm really surprised.
That is wild. We are touching the deepest, darkest depths of the earth.
Good job, humans.
And that humans probably haven't even gotten to yet.
Nothing's safe from us.
And do you know why I know that?
Shut up.
I'm a microbiologist. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was going to say.
They taught you about earth science in microbiology classes?
Actually, I remember the water cycle from like 6th grade or 7th grade.
6th grade. I don't remember it including caves, but yeah, I guess it has to because it's groundwater, right? And that's not static.
He was in the advanced earth science class where they talked about the caves?
I actually wasn't at that point.
Remember when I was in earth science and I was like actually engaged and really interested in everything, and I remember my teacher being like, "We have to get you out of this class." I was in it for a week, and they're like, "You shouldn't be here."
Oh no!
And then I got
What, you were too smart?
I mean, smart is not the right word, right? I was very interested. And I was good at it for science. So like I actually engaged with the material and wanted to learn. So she's like, you shouldn't be in this class. And then they put me in the GT class. And then
straight to GT.
Was there a GT or science? We didn't have GT or science.
I don't know.
I think we went straight to biology.
It was either way.
That's the next year.
It was perfect because I wasn't the best student often. I had like a couple years where I did really well just because I tried, but mostly I didn't try.
I was
in normal science class for the first year of high school, and then I didn't have to do like all the honors and GT classes. Had to do the science fair that year, and then I got pushed up in that first week of the next year, and then all the regular science classes I did the science fair. So I never had to do the science fair.
Ooh, good for you!
You're lucky.
Because
you didn't get to cut worms up like I did.
That's right. I was in the Biotech Career Academy, so I did plenty of experiments, like basically all my electives for the last 2 years of high school.
Wow, that's awesome.
It was. And then that's what I went to college for. And I decided I wanted to do it as a career.
Nice.
And you did.
And then I did. Which honestly probably shouldn't.
I can't say Dylan would think you were wrong.
For not doing it.
I don't regret my decision.
I tell you, the science...
It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No, and unless you're like the upper echelon of, unless you're like the upper echelon and you get to like do cancer research and stuff, it's like most of the people are just like making like Ozempic.
Well, Ozempic, saving lives for
I was just trying to think
diabetics.
Yes, they are, and also making people nice and fit.
Yeah.
So then we don't have any more fatties.
It's like a magic bullet for obesity. It's weird.
It is really weird, but that's
actually, I was reading it's really helpful for other things too. But also, we should be cautious. It's a very new medicine. We do not know all the side effects yet.
So
it's not for everyone, and don't just assume it's gonna work.
But if I want to be fit,
no more fatties though. That's the thing, right? Shallow Hal taught us that. Shallow Hal taught us that.
If Ozempic was around with Shallow Hal would be like, "Oh my gosh, you're beautiful," but I know of this drug.
Oh, Ozempic.
And that's where the movie ends.
I was like, oh, so they did live happily ever after.
Imagine if they made that their commercial.
Having trouble finding a date because you're too fat? Try Ozempic.
So anyway,
Side effects include getting hot.
if Ozempic wants to sponsor us, we're open.
We're open. I'll even take it. Lose some weight. Get hotter. Let's go. Ozempic, you can have the hot or not segment if you sponsor us.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Ozempic.
No. It can't be Ozempic. It's going to be like, hot or not.
Yeah, something like that.
There we
We'll
go.
workshop it for you all.
Come on, Ozempic. Talking about fucking animals brought to you by Ozempic.
We're not, no one's
It's
fucking
not
any
fucking the animals. Nobody fucks the animals. I do want to make that
Because
clear.
they're hot because they're skinny.
Okay, wait.
If you're
wait.
listening to this-
I have a question. I
just want to make a disclaimer real quick. If you're listening to this podcast because you want to fuck animals, this isn't the podcast
This
for
is
you.
not the podcast.
We're not actually
We don't
talking about
condone
fucking animals.
that.
None of us actually want to do that.
We're just talking about animals fucking.
Yes, just want to make
And
that
whether
clear.
we think
And
it's
if
hot.
they're hot.
And we think it's, nobody wants to fuck the animals. Okay, go ahead, Dylan.
Do you think, hear me out, Ozempic has been around since the 17th century or something.
What?
And these
Ozempic?
Yeah, and these animals
This is
were
hypothetical.
taking it
Okay.
before because of how thin this animal is. The ulm is super thin. It looks like it took Ozempic. It's like it was
That's
like
your
a
segue.
big.
That's your
That was a
segue.
really, 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 really long way to get.
Oh, to get back to the
that.
ulm. Ulm.
So, Kara, you want to make changes to the podcast? Maybe the personnel.
Oh
I
my
am the
gosh.
editor.
Well, speaking of 17th century, right? This is about when the ulm was discovered.
That was a better transition.
Yeah, how about that? So ulm was discovered around the 17th century by naturalists, I guess you could say. Hippies. By being washed out of the caves they were in during heavy rainfall. And this occurred in, I guess, Slovakian countries.
Slovenia.
Slovenia?
Slovakians would not like you saying that.
Slovenia.
Sorry.
You cannot confuse the two.
Okay.
Jeez.
Cut that.
Southeastern Europe, primarily Slovenia, Croatia, and parts of Italy. Dinaric Alps.
Okay.
That is the geographic
So
location.
they were washed out of caves in
Slovenia.
Slovenia.
Did you know that was a country?
No.
He's not a
I'm not I don't know.
map guy.
I'm not a map
He's not
guy.
a cartographer.
We got to put a picture of a map on here.
We could do that. I'll do that next
But
time.
anyways, people thought, actually, early on, 17th century, people freaking thought that these were baby dragons.
I
Aw,
could see that.
they
right?
do look like little dragons. They look like little pitiful dragons.
They look like,
They do.
what's the dragon's name in Mulan?
Oh, Mushu.
Mushu.
Yeah, Mushu.
Like
It looks
a blind,
Mushu,
pale-
like a really, really sick Mushu.
Who lost its eyes over millions of years. And yeah, Slovenian folklore. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, the ulm was believed to be the offspring of the dragons. And there's this cool picture of an ulm worm, W-Y-R-M.
Worm. As in the type of dragon. How do you
Yeah.
pronounce that?
If you play D&D, you would know what a worm is.
Yeah.
Worm is.
Does it have to do with the amount and or type of limbs that they have? Right?
I don't think so. I
That's
think
how elongated its body is. The worms have, more of a snake-like
Yeah,
long body.
Okay. Well, I know like a
So-
wyvern has different limbs.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
slightly different as well.
All right.
yeah, so
It's all made up.
it's all made up. Myths and legends, One of my favorite topics, but yeah, so it's just a lot of folklore around dragons back then. They're like, holy shit, evidence.
The scientific method.
Yeah, right.
1700.
They live in these caves and they're all over the place. It's insane. But yeah, and they were just very rare, right? Like humans do not come across these very often. I would be freaked out if I saw one of these without having this podcast.
Oh, that reminds me of the time that there are these like caterpillars that basically have evolved to mimic snakes. And I saw one once and I legitimately was like, what the fuck is that? It was the
I know what you're talking about, but it's just the snake head that they move their bodies in a way to look exactly like a snake head. It
Yeah.
is wild.
I saw that as like a kid and I didn't know what it was. And I was like, whoa.
You saw a video of it?
No, I saw it in person.
Where?
In my neighborhood. Like, I just
What?
saw it, and I
I thought they
thought
were
it was a
tropical.
fucking alien.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know if it's the exact kind or what. But I'll try to find it.
Invasive species, maybe.
No, this really happened, and I remember when I finally saw a picture of it later in life, I was like, "That's what it was."
That is so cool. I've never seen one. Have you, Dylan?
Can't say I have. I've seen a lot of, I mean, this is going to be awful, but like I've seen a lot of caterpillars in my old neighborhood growing up. You know how they have those webs on the trees?
Mm-hmm.
The people in our neighborhood, or like the adults, would like light the web on fire.
Oh my god, why?
I
Did they think it
don't
was harming the tree in some way?
maybe. And then like, yeah, the little flaming caterpillars would just like fall down to the ground.
Caterpillars.
So, like,
Yeah, I know.
this is a spice bush swallowtail caterpillar. They're in the eastern half of the U.S., but like
Oh, cool.
that's kind of like
What it
Yeah.
was.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, I did not know you could
we
see
have
them
to
around
paint
here.
the picture. Like, Kara, what does that look like?
Well, it looks exactly like what you would think a snakehead would look like. Trust me, if you see one out in the wild, your instinct will tell you
Yeah.
to get away from that.
But the one I saw was green.
Yeah, and I think usually the pattern of the snakehead is kind of on their tails, so they put their tails up in a way that folds to look exactly like another snakehead.
Yeah, this is probably the one you were thinking.
warn
of,
off
'cause that
predators.
really looks like one.
Yes.
And those ones are in Ecuador.
Yes, there are some that have very close geometric patterns to an actual snake.
Animals are freaking crazy.
I would not think twice before I ran away from that if I saw it in the
Oh,
jungle.
I
Right.
was freaked out.
or
But
the forest here.
well, the one I saw, like, I never thought that's a snake. I was like, that is the craziest looking thing I've seen. But anyway, that's maybe how someone would react to at home.
Some people probably be freaked out enough to call it a human fish, apparently.
I know I would. It's the arms. It's
the
the
arms,
arms look
Yeah. It's trying to crawl out of the water and evolve.
And I don't know how much
Push it back in.
Yeah, right. Kick that thing back in the water. It can't get any bigger.
like, you can't compete with that.
Yeah.
Would you like to know how big they are?
Yeah,
It
sure.
just made me feel bad about myself.
They're about 8 to 12 inches long.
Fuck.
I did include the metric system, 20 to 30 centimeters.
But I thought we didn't
Don't you know
want
what
to do that.
Don't you know what that means?
No one cares about
Just
that.
in case we ever get European listeners, I don't want to like make them feel not welcome.
Really? We already did that with Slow.
But I did
Come on.
put in a size comparison about the size of a large pencil. Is what?
A large pencil?
Yeah, that's what an Olm looks like. Size of a large pencil. That would be a
Like a
very long pencil, actually.
Yeah, that's like
12
really
inches.
long.
Size of a ruler.
This is
Yeah,
inches, right?
a skinny ass ruler, maybe.
Do people in Europe
Oh, a
use
Twizzler.
the same rulers that we do?
Maybe the size of a Twizzler.
No, they do not.
What do they use?
One that doesn't have inches on it. I don't
What does it have?
think. I don't fucking
I think
know.
it's
It's
just
probably just like
centimeters.
centimeters and
Just centimeters?
maybe the other side.
If you're in
has-
Europe, DM us. Let us know what you use to measure things.
Yeah, sound off in
Anything.
the comments. What else can we talk about the Olm?
That's cool. Oh, is it hot?
Oh, there we go.
That's where we're coming at. Oh, is it hot or not?
Okay, getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Olmzempic.
Don't fuck it. All right, Dylan, you first here.
Well, no, you got to say your spiel though.
No, I don't say my spiel at all. You make your argument, Kara makes her argument, and then I decide. That's how this works.
All right, hot or not? Let's see. I'm looking at a bunch of pictures of the Olm.
I put a lot of pictures on there.
You
I
did.
wanted a
Oh, yeah.
good sample size.
Yes, unlike what happened with the
Like my Nat
with
Geo ones.
the hammerhead
Hammerhead
worm,
worm.
where we found out afterwards that it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I think this thing is freaking cool. It definitely would freak me out and look like a baby dragon. Like I could see that, but like I don't know, nothing screams hot to me about this animal. So it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Tiny little baby arms and legs don't arouse you.
No, they don't.
Based on what you said earlier, the fact that it's 10 years old doesn't arouse you.
No, it does not.
They're completely sexually mature. It's okay.
Yeah, you're right. They're old enough.
Dylan, if you weren't supposed to be attracted to it, then it wouldn't be sexually mature, okay?
Oh yeah, that's what it
Nature's
is.
telling you when the age of consent is for these things.
Mm-mm. No, it
That's
kind of
what
reminds.
Dylan says.
It kind of reminds me of like the chest burster from Alien, where
Yeah,
it
it
comes
does.
out and it's like
Yeah, that's kind of the
tiny.
color it is too.
Yeah,
A
I
little
would say
bit.
the color and maybe like the arms.
it's a
It
little more
doesn't have
yellowish.
teeth, though.
It does
Yeah.
not have teeth. It looks like
It looks gentle.
yeah,
Okay.
but no, that's it for me, dog. Like no way. I'm a no. I'm gonna say I'm a no.
He's pass.
I'm passing.
Okay.
I'm
Karen?
passing on the Olm.
Kara, what's your take?
Okay. I've actually thought about this a lot the past few days because I did not know what I was going to say for this.
supposed to be working, just looking at pictures of
Just
the
asking Kara after your workday, how's your day going? Just her thinking about if the Olm is hot or not.
She's like, I'm busy. Kara's been working really hard.
Yeah, wow, she seems really stressed.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it looks like a long salamander fish tadpole with tiny baby arms and legs, gills like an axolotl, no eyes, a little tiny cute little snoot nose.
At least it couldn't see like my imperfections, you know.
Oh, because it's blind.
It would have to feel them.
Yeah.
Couldn't see your mustache.
I don't know.
You're doxing him.
I don't know how, yeah.
Believe him, my mustache.
You're gonna know who he is.
Oh my god, they found out my identity.
Yeah, so, okay, for me, the word I like to use a lot is elegant. When they're moving in the water, they look like very elegant snakes. They'd be very fluid, going through in this very clean, crisp water. I imagine their life is pretty nice and chill.
100 years?
Stress-free. They're very zen creatures.
They can go 10 years without eating.
Yeah, they just fast.
That's insane.
And meditate. That's what they do.
Go dormant, don't move.
Now, as we scroll down, there are some that are out of the water.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
And they look very, very slimy. And that's an adjective I've said before I'm not particularly keen on. Yeah, they just look too slippery or something, too worm-like, I think, for me. And they're very, very cute. I would definitely want one as a pet, especially their little arms and legs. I think that would feel cute to like pet, shake their little tiny hands.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
So I definitely want them as a pet, but I'm going to have to say not.
Okay. So we got 2 knots. Now,
here we go.
What do we see here? As Kara pointed out, sleek. Flows through the water. Always wet.
You're painting it in a better light.
Cylindrical.
Yes.
Just chill. Very good quality to have.
I like,
right?
Yeah, mellow.
So you have those great features. And then you do have a little bit of the sliminess. You do have a little bit of the little arms and stuff. While cute, are not necessarily hot. I want someone that can hold me up, lift me, pin me against the wall.
Okay.
And they definitely could not.
Probably couldn't.
And really, the thing that gets me the most is I can't not look at its face and be like, there should be eyes there. And it's giving me Slender Man vibes in that way. So like when I look at the whole thing, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cute. And when I look at just the face, there should be eyes there.
I don't see that. Makes it look even more phallic to me.
It does, but
and that's why I was debating, because I was like, it's very phallic, so you'd think like it would be hot just automatically.
Right.
But I don't really think a living penis is hot.
Yeah, like a penis on its own.
Yeah, right, it's not the best.
It's like that thing from Prometheus, another alien movie.
Yeah.
Where it like wrapped around the guy's arm, broke it.
Yeah, it is like that. So
and I like I need genitals up closer, not like.
You don't like to stare at penises?
I'm just saying, if they were not attached to a body. I mean, I guess if you're Ed Gein, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But yeah, despite that fact, I still had a good knot.
I'm ready for the verdict.
No, I'm with you. I think that I'm going to go. I love this animal. I think it's really, really cool.
Really cool. Yeah.
This is like a Shallow Hal moment for me where, unfortunately, I'm not under a spell. I don't see the beauty within. And it's going to have to be a not hot. But, if I were under that spell, I'm sure it's sexy. So sexy. It'd be Gwyneth Paltrow for sure. For sure.
Unless she was missing both of her eyes.
Oh, and was just slimy the whole time.
Would you date Gwyneth Paltrow if she didn't have eyes?
I would say no, because I
don't hate blind people.
Well, no.
Gwyneth Paltrow is just a scammer. That's why I wouldn't want to date her.
Yeah, but without the goop, before all this stuff, like Shakespeare in Love,
and she's spreading misinformation, like medical misinformation at this point.
I'm talking about I'm talking about early 2000s Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, early 2000s.
Early 2000s. I was in elementary school.
Shallow Hal, Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, she wasn't.
Oh yeah, she was in Shallow Hal.
That's why I'm saying her.
I forgot it was her.
That's specifically why I'm saying her.
Yep.
She was attractive in the movie.
Well, she was pretty fat.
Oh no!
So that's why it's funny. So
Don't explain your joke. Don't explain your joke.
So you're going not.
I'm going not.
This is a
I'm
3
going
for
not.
3 not, despite it being so phallic, looking
Yeah.
pretty much like just a long, skinny white penis with a tail.
I think we're finding that we don't want just
We don't want
we don't
just
want
that.
just a penis.
We want
We
more.
want more. We want someone to contribute equally to the household. That's attractive.
We want eyes.
And we want eyes.
We want to be seen. We want to
We
be
want
seen.
you to be
Wow, that's what it
fully,
is.
Yeah.
fully able. No handicaps allowed.
So official designation, not hot.
It's a
Well,
hot.
you're not the authority, so you cannot give that. I will
I
give
wasn't
it now.
Oh, did I go? I thought. Did you not say?
No,
that?
I did, but you're not allowed to say it.
Well, no.
The official designation,
Mhm.
not hot.
Damn.
It's
okay.
not hot.
You heard it here
Yeah.
first, folks.
I will say, though, because they are so cute, I don't think we should be killing them off just because they're not hot. Like,
I
they're
would
not
agree.
Ooh.
ugly.
This is
Are they
this is
endangered,
the
though?
well, no, but they're not endangered, but they are in the status where they are at risk, and it's because they are so specialized and they only live in very few places that if there was like any, and also the fact they don't reproduce very quickly. So if there was any change that affected
Yeah.
them, it could kill them all, like
Yeah.
really easily.
Like, say if the
Mhm.
the temperature of the Earth went up by.
That's not happening. That's not happening.
So it is classified as vulnerable
Yeah,
on the
vulnerable.
IUCN Red List. So its primary threats right now are water pollution and habitat destruction. Habitat
Yep.
destruction is probably the primary threat to all animal species at this point, including humans.
Woo!
Yeah. Ecosystems
I can't
are
wait for
so
the-
fragile.
I can't wait for the water wars we're gonna have.
They're already happening.
Let's go, Nestle.
Have you heard of the Lake
Nestle,
Chad
Nestle.
Basin? That's been a water war for
yeah,
like the past, I don't know, almost decade, probably longer at this point.
Yippee!
It's in West Africa.
Thank you for that. 'Cause I literally don't know where anything is.
No, it's in
so
it's in Slovakia.
Are conservation programs in
Oh.
place, actually, despite them not being hot? Like I said, they're cute. So, like, they could probably.
It's the shallow
Move
how rule.
on.
It's the shallow how rule.
Shit.
If that spell would make them hot, you shouldn't kill them.
Shouldn't kill them.
Should we?
They have potential.
Should we like post a link to like any
Shallow
sort
Hell?
Of, yeah.
Well,
You
where you
have
can
to watch
shout
this
out.
movie to understand this episode.
the conservation program.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
We
I-
should probably do that for every.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
conservation program is called, but I will look it up, and that's absolutely a great thing we could put on all of our episodes.
It's a really good idea.
But this one specifically, or at least these programs, it might be multiple, they're focused on protecting the water quality in the cave systems and mostly just raising awareness. So we're doing their jobs for them. Sponsor us, please.
Pay us. Yeah, I really
And
want
then
people.
we'll probably just donate back the payment to you.
Sure. Wink.
So we know what it eats, but what does its poop look like?
I was just about to ask you if you want to know what its poop looks
I
like.
do.
Because we talked about its diet and it's a very slow eater, but it mostly eats seafood. So what is that doing in its internal mechanisms?
I know
What
what it
is
did
that
to me.
shaping into?
I know what it did to me in Jamaica, so let's hope it's not that.
Oh my gosh.
What did it do?
You don't want to know.
I'm going to guess, since I've had reptiles before and they're pretty closely
Mhm.
related
Oh
to
yeah, what did their
amphibians.
poop look like?
It was just like,
Like bird poop.
yeah, essentially. It's if they have cloacas, it's probably going to be that. What's the word? It starts with a U.
Urea?
No, that's what we pee.
Well, they pee it too. The
Well,
white
right,
is
it's
urea.
uric acid.
Uric
I was
acid. That's
gonna
what
say that,
yeah.
Uric acid. So it's going to have parts of white, and it's going to also have, the regular looking poop. But I think it's going to be like what humans poop almost, but maybe wetter. What about Rob?
Yeah, what do you think you're on?
Well, if I'm any indication, it's going to have a lot of watery diarrhea. Just kidding. I didn't have any of that.
you think
but-
it's just diarrheaing all over those clean,
All the
crisp
time.
cave system waters.
Well, it's probably going to wait 10 years to poop, and then when it does, ooh, look out.
diarrhea time.
Diarrhea
I think it's going to be see, I don't want to say the same thing as Dylan because I kind of think it is going to be like a reptile-ish type
Yeah.
of poop, but because it has a cloaca.
Yeah.
I want it to be like a fish poop, like a line.
You keep wanting lines.
I know.
You haven't gotten a line one yet.
I know.
All right.
All right, so Dylan, you said small human like poop-ish?
More like reptile, but yeah.
Yeah, I think
About-
bird. I think bird reptile poop.
I think bird reptile. Okay, so Pellets.
Pellets. Are you
Another
serious?
pellet.
Another pellets.
But honestly, not much is known because of their slow metabolism, and they eat so infrequently. So scientists have not
can't see them.
really been able to observe that much.
Oh, man.
As far as I can tell.
What an exciting day for a scientist. Oh my god, it's shitty!
Yeah. It's pellets! It's pellets! It's pellets!
Write that down! Write that
Oh my
down!
gosh!
Well, they had to wait 10 years to see when it sexually matured, right?
No, they were waiting, just like
They were
Dylan.
waiting.
No.
Dylan's got a countdown for celebrities.
No. Oh, God. Those are so crazy.
I can't wait to message Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, gosh. She got married.
recently.
She did.
Probably to get away from all that shit.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well,
That's good.
Drake.
And Drake.
Yeah. I wonder if Drake gave her away at the wedding. Actually, her wedding was officiated by, is it Matthew Modine? The guy that plays Papa in Stranger Things?
Oh, I have no idea. But that sounds...
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
so
he
cute. They have an
officiated her
actual relationship.
Yes.
That is adorable.
I find it is always cute when like an older actor and like a child actor are like friends. Like they have that like father daughter, father son, mother daughter, mother.
And it
son
doesn't
relationship.
feel creepy.
Oh,
And
man.
you can tell when it's
exactly.
creepy.
I watched-
like Drake.
Yeah.
We watched a movie recently where... I'm not going to say the movie, but we were watching this movie where like it was a father-daughter, but he was like hugging her a lot.
Yeah,
And it was like weird.
I don't like that.
And she was like
yeah.
looking at him, and like putting her hair back, like looking at the actor, and I'm like,
That's upsetting.
this is weird. Yes, it was upsetting, especially since it was a kids movie.
Well, here's three things I would point out. And I don't want to forget any of them. Just say it.
I'm not saying it.
What movie was it? Say it.
I could be wrong. I'm not going to say
Say
it.
it. No, I was watching it too, and it was
Casper.
over the line. Oh, it was Casper. Oh, yeah.
The Friendly Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched that since I was a kid, but
It has not aged well.
okay.
I think it's still a good movie, but there is excessive
It's too horny.
Flirting
physical
with a child?
interaction.
Physical
Okay.
interaction.
Oh, yeah,
Well, I don't know how old she was.
the ghost flirts with the girl, but the ghost is supposed to be
There's
a
a
young
kid,
boy as
yeah.
well.
Would you date a ghost?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, definitely.
Really?
100%.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you?
Because they're dead.
So?
How are you going to interact with them?
You talk to him.
Kesha fucked a ghost.
Kesha fucked a ghost?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure they could.
Please explain.
I'm sure they could appear in
idea
some
what to say.
physical
Kesha
form if
fucking
they
goes.
wanted to.
Yeah, there's actually like a very long history documented of like people sleeping with and or dating ghosts. Now, are those people trying to cover up trauma that's happened to them?
Maybe.
But probably.
What if it
And
was actually
yes.
like a Norman Bates situation?
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure most of these people were molested, and that's how they like have perceived these things like in their minds.
No, I mean they were dating a dead body, but they said it was good.
Yeah, people do that too.
Yeah.
Ed Gein.
Yeah.
He wasn't really dating. I mean, as much as wearing them.
He could have dated him first.
He could have dated the whole time. I mean,
Okay.
he really. The thing is, it gets tough to manage all those relationships.
Yeah.
You have like the whole nipple belt.
Sorry, Sally. I've got to go over to Geraldine.
Which nipple was the right nipple?
It's
to
hard to
rub that
explain.
day? Yeah.
It's hard to explain to new people you're bringing in.
Becca, is this your nipple?
And at some point,
How dare you?
the theme, you got to stick with the theme with the whole house.
No. God, it's just like you got to get the right. Yeah, it's the whole thing. Back to Shallow Hal real quick. Jack Black has maintained relationships with all the kids from School of Rock.
Oh, yeah. That's,
So like that's like
that's
Yeah.
wholesome. But
Right.
he's not like touching the kid.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. That's like a positive
Right,
one,
right.
where it's not creepy.
Yeah.
Also, I mentioned before that the guy from Seventh Heaven is a pedophile.
The priest guy.
Yeah,
Yes,
the priest.
But I didn't know if I realized, I don't think I mentioned that he is Dennis and Dee's dad, and It's Always Sunny. That's that actor.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. The dad from Seventh Heaven, it's found out that he was dating a child.
What's his name?
Oh,
Bruce?
that's why he never
Bruce
showed up.
Mathis from It's
Bruce
Always Sunny.
Mathis
Yes.
is a
Which is really
pedophile?
funny because
He
in the
never
one,
showed up again.
he
I
never
was
showed up
wondering
again.
about that.
But in the one episode where they were going after the guy they thought was Bruce Mathis, but it wasn't him, and he kept on saying like, "Oh, he's a diddler," and they're like, "Oh, he's not a diddler. He's a diddler."
Oh, shit.
In real life.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, were they poking fun at that? Or
No,
that
they didn't
was
know at the
just
time.
okay. Yeah.
I think that's a little too real.
Too real.
Yeah, that's why they hired
real.
him, Dylan. They're like, we can make a great joke here.
Oh my gosh, this one joke that we can do that no one else knows about what we do, we're going to do
so
it.
we put out a casting call for pedophiles. We really want that realism.
Is this a trap? I'm going to do it anyways.
That's why Dylan didn't show up. He knew it was a trap. And Dylan's not a pedophile.
Not a pedophile.
They're of sexual maturity.
The Olms?
So it's not. No. So it's not. Whoever.
Speaking of predators, they don't have any. They're the top predator in their niche environment. So it's populations of small invertebrates in these cave ecosystems, and they're at the top of the food chain, baby.
Oh yeah,
feels good.
And they're so good at hunting in these caves because they do not see and they sense their prey through vibration.
They're like Daredevil.
Vibration. Okay, can they not hear either? Because I didn't see ears, but they could have small holes like birds for their ears.
I'm not 100% sure. They do it by smell as well, so they do have nostrils on its snout.
So they lack visible external ears. They possess specialized inner ear structures. And that's what allows them to detect the vibrations. So, it's hearing
through its,
but not in the same way we
through its
hear.
body. Amphibians are freaking crazy. They breathe through their skin. They're like the in between, right? It's just so cool that some of them just kind of stayed there.
So here's another cool adaptation we didn't talk about. Speaking of breathing, like I mentioned earlier, they have those gills on the sides of their head. So that's primarily what they use for respiration, to get all that oxygen out of the nice water that they live in. But they also have lungs. And they can breathe air when they need to.
Ooh.
So that's why there's some pictures of them out of the water. Because
I have lungs.
Can you breathe underwater?
Because they're amphibians. Can all amphibians?
Yeah, most
breathe in air.
Because they've got
lungs,
both.
I mean, okay.
They can be,
I didn't know that. That is really cool.
Yeah, they can live on land and also in the water.
They can absorb some oxygen directly through their skin.
Yep.
It's highly permeable. Like I said, a little translucent. I don't know why I can't say that word.
That's okay. That's a really cool.
Cutaneous? Is that sounds right? Sorry.
Yep. That's okay.
Cutaneous respiration.
Cutaneous. Yeah, probably.
Cute, like what the Olms are.
They are cute.
Not hot.
Not hot.
Just cute.
Not hot. I think Casper would be a good name for one of them.
Yeah.
If I were to have an Olm.
If we were to have one as a pet.
Let's go get one. Go to Slovakia right now, right, Dylan?
Slovenia.
No, we're not going.
Dylan's going to go to the wrong country.
You're going to ask about them there. They're going to be like, get the fuck out.
Fuck out of here.
God, that reminds me of the dumbest thing I ever did in my entire life.
Please share it for all of our listeners.
Story.
What? Which story?
No. Go on.
Wait, what story?
Nothing, go on.
Did you see the boob story?
Poop story.
The poop.
Yeah.
No. That's for a different day. This one's dumber because I still think that was the right choice. But the dumbest thing I ever did was I was going to Denver once a week, a couple times a month.
Oh,
for
yeah,
work.
I remember this.
And I had to go to Salt Lake City for work one time, and I was really busy when I was booking the flight, and I just instinctually booked the flight that I always do for Denver, and it happened to be like a 4:30 a.m. flight.
I remember when this happened.
I booked the flight.
Yeah.
I got the tickets. I went to the airport that morning. I checked in for the flight. I went through security. I got to the gate. I got on the plane. The door closed. The second the plane pushed off from the gate, I realized I'm still going to Denver and not Salt Lake City for a fucking meeting that I had that day.
At least it's close.
It's not really. I mean, it's close, but it was not easy to get. So I flew all the way to Denver, and of course, somehow I didn't have a panic attack the whole time. I literally was like, "Fuck it, this is what's happening. There's nothing I can do."
Yeah.
So I got there. Then I was trying to find a flight to Salt Lake City. They didn't have any, so I had to go down to this other weird level and find like this 8-seater plane that you could book for like $300. I paid for it out of my own pocket.
What?
Then we had to go to like
That's
this.
it?
Was just you on the plane?
No, there were like 4 people total. But it was a terrible flight because the plane's so small, shaking all over the place.
Sketchy.
Terrifying.
Yep. And then we had to go to a second airport in the middle of nowhere, like some field, and then get it was a layover to a different flight, similar plane, even smaller.
Jeez.
And I didn't have to go to through security for that one. It was interesting. And I got there. I told them "Oh, my flight got delayed."
Dang.
But yeah, I'm glad they didn't ask what was your flight? I was like, no, I flew to the wrong state.
Were there women on this flight? Because I feel like if that happened to me, I would think I would be being human trafficked.
I was not focused on. I don't remember who. This was a long time ago. Having to call my boss when I landed, be like, "Hey," and I remember he was really nice about it because he was like, "Stuff happens, man."
Yeah,
like that doesn't happen to anybody.
Right.
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing I ever did.
Also made
But,
a great story.
Yeah, it's a great
Now you
story.
have that forever.
But also, maybe if we were just a little bit more like the Olm and only moved 30 feet in how many years?
A decade. That would be my fucking dream.
That'd be awesome.
That's why they live to be 100.
Yeah, they're
You're
so
right.
chill.
Zero stress in their lives.
Yes, everyone stop exercising, and to not get fat, take Ozempic. That's the Olm way.
Olmzempic way. I like how we all went to the same spot. But I think it's about time that I make my wild wish.
I am interested to hear what you have to say. Can I guess?
Yeah, you can guess.
No
sure.
lies.
I think you're going to say... lies. I think you're going to say gills. Because I think it'd be really cool and useful to be able to breathe underwater. But they also have lungs, so you get both.
Well, here's the problem, though.
Cool.
They're external gills, so could I, go squeeze his gills? That probably wouldn't feel very good.
Ooh, yeah, it'd be like in The Boys. Spoilers for The Boys, but
You just reminded me of that episode.
Yeah, it's
made me
pretty
cringe.
gross.
I had to close my eyes.
But no, I'm thinking I would like to go, and maybe without the detriment of just not being able to move or slowing down everything all the time. I would like to not have to eat for 10 years.
Really?
That'd be great.
Hate that. I love eating. It gives my life purpose.
Yeah, but if you have that option, if you ate like a normal amount, you'd probably just get really fat.
I would be.
Oh, you think there's like a monkey paw to the wish? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
because I feel like you wouldn't be able to eat that much if you also had that slow of metabolism.
I mean,
fair.
I guess I would say that it's a little bit of an altruistic one for the human race. So no one would die of hunger.
No one would die of hunger. Think about that. Think about the lives that I would save.
But it wouldn't benefit my life because I have plenty of food and I like to eat it.
Well, we'll say that you can just eat as much as you...
As much or as little as you want. Can we do that?
I'd be fine with that.
Maybe I'm getting a little bit away from
it. We already can do this just with Ozempic.
Yeah, Olmzempic. Can't say it.
Great job.
Can't say it.
Nailed it.
All right. Well, I mean, there's the classic one. Like, these are amphibians, and a lot of amphibians can regenerate their limbs.
Yes.
And the Olms do fall under that category.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a lizard that regenerated a limb?
I think lizards is a little less prominent.
You get the tails.
The tails most of the time.
I'm really glad the iguana.
But no, I've never had a lizard that like needed to regrow its tail, which is good, I guess you could say.
You had an iguana?
Yeah.
And it was missing a tail?
No. It never was.
Yeah, you don't want it to.
No, exactly.
How big was your iguana?
Pretty big. It was,
I don't remember you had
3 or 4 feet. 3 or 4 feet.
My aunt.
No, it wasn't 3 or 4
My
feet.
aunt used to have a pet iguana, and she would walk it on a leash. It was really big.
Oh.
Yeah, we let the iguana outside one time, which was a mistake because it immediately sprinted up a tree. My dad had to climb up there and put a bag over it and then
oh my gosh,
get it down.
Well, here's the thing about reptiles. They actually don't care about us. Their brains, much like amphibians actually, don't have the frontal cortex like humans do or like a lot of mammals do to feel the feelings of attachment or love or whatever.
Are you just sad that your reptiles didn't bond with you?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, that's why when we got our beautiful baby cats.
Meow and Kai.
That's why I was so surprised when I got
yourself.
Yeah. Cut that. I lost the train.
They didn't bond.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's when I bonded to them. That's when I was like, I've never felt this way about a pet before.
This is what that could be.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've gone my whole life without feeling that.
That is wild to me. I have always had pets. I don't know a life without being bonded to an animal.
I've had reptiles.
What about you, Rob?
Same.
You've always had pets?
Lots and lots of pets.
Yeah.
I've always had reptiles. They don't give a shit about me.
Yeah. I mean, I have seen people like really bond with their reptiles, but it's more of a parasocial relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 100% one-sided.
Point. It's more like they see you as a source of food and warmth.
Right. And warmth. Warmth is the big thing. Is like they're just gonna...
I mean, it's still nice. Like they trust you and those things, but it's not... I love you.
Right. When my cats come up to me
they
and
love
snuggle
us.
Up. Exactly. Like that's awesome.
That's the stuff.
That's the stuff. That's the stuff. So what? We were talking about my wild wish. I'm going to make a decision. I would wish that humans can just mellow out, and if they want to just not eat, not do anything for 10 years, go ahead.
It sounds like that'd be a good alternative.
Yeah, it would be a nice little alternative to what if we need to get past this 10-year, I don't know, like depression or...
Honestly, all of us existing in capitalism are fucking exhausted.
It's rough,
like,
yeah.
all three of us sitting here have very demanding jobs, and it's
Yeah, podcasting.
very tiring. Yeah,
Take a
podcasting.
10-year nap.
I
Go
would
ahead.
love to just be still for 10 years. I'm
Have you
asking for another lockdown, I realize.
Have you
Now
guys
that I
seen
have
my
animals.
eyes recently? I have like
No.
massive
Your eyes?
dark
They're
circles under
blue.
my eyes.
Oh, you're under your
And
eyes.
I have for like
I
years.
think you look very handsome.
It's
And-
distinguished.
Appreciate that.
Just like Dylan.
I'm just more pointing
Do I
out the
are you
fact
telling
that
me that I have bags on my
No,
eyes?
you have silver hair.
Oh, yeah. I
The
mean,
way-
that's
yeah.
the stress from the restaurant industry.
but the way this all works, it just wears everybody down so much.
Yeah,
And a
we should
10-year
not.
nap?
There's no reason we should be working this much.
Think about
No.
a 10-year nap. No bags. No bags
You would
at all.
look 10 years younger, probably.
Maybe.
I'd look 20
Live
years
to
younger.
100.
Dylan wouldn't be able to tell if I was in sexual maturity.
You'd be closer to his type.
No. No, man.
Dylan doesn't like this joke.
All right.
But yeah,
what
I
else?
think that's a good wish because I would
Thank
just
you.
love to like not do anything for as long as I feel like it. In the US, we're lucky if we get 2 weeks of vacation.
You know how many weeks I get a vacation?
2.
2.
That is really bad.
It's
How much
awful.
sick time do you get?
It's part of that.
No.
Yeah.
Rob.
You get 2 weeks of PTO.
Do you get parental leave if you were to have a child?
No.
What? Really?
You took PTO.
What about the person that has a child?
Oh, so you can take
Would they
2
get
weeks.
Not that I know of. I remember. I will never forget this.
Damn, dude. You need to
My
So
first
proud.
job out of
I'm
college.
flabbergasted.
My first job out of college, our receptionist had a baby, and she had to take her own PTO, so she was off for a week on her own PTO,
Oh my
and then
gosh.
she couldn't afford to not work. So I remember her coming back. I came around the corner one time, and like every time I did, she would just be crying. And
When
like,
you give birth,
she'd
you
pretend
have
that she
a-
wasn't. and
You have
stuff.
a dinner-sized plate wound
Right.
in your uterus. You
Yeah.
need time to recover. It's akin to undergoing a major surgery,
Yeah, but-
especially if you actually get major surgery with a
C-section,
C-section.
right. Well, even beyond that, it's just like the wanting to bond with your child and like experience that, and like she
In
had to
America?
come back to work.
Those are critical
Right.
development.
Well, she
periods,
had to come
too.
back to work, and I just remember seeing her crying and be like, "This is fucking cruel,
Oh, I feel so bad.
so cruel."
That's awful.
But that's how it is. It's not required.
You know?
That is absolutely horrific. I will say in the public sector, it's a little better. It's not great. I have colleagues in Europe who get months off at a time.
People in Canada have a year.
And honestly,
a whole year.
I feel like
whole
we'd
year.
have a
And
lot
your job
less
is guaranteed.
societal problems if we had that. I can almost
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Child care is like rent for your kid.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to say maternity leave is not required to be given to any extent in the US.
That's
So it's
correct.
at the discretion of the company
That is correct.
or the organization. Imagine if we had a 4-day work weekend, we actually had time to go to the doctor. How do you go to the doctor?
You don't. That's the key.
That's the
Rob.
I got rear-ended. I got rear-ended in my car like 5 months ago, and I've been trying to go to the shop to get it fixed, and I have not had the opportunity.
My jaw's on the floor.
You know what we got to do? A society just needs to
Zen.
zen out and be like the Olm
Oh,
and just
Should we
take a chill
take an
pill.
Olm?
Anyways,
so we're gonna take an Olm moment now.
We should close out with the Olm.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
But actually, do you want to say something?
No, I was wondering what else do we have to talk about?
I have a
Why have
great
something
thing
else
to
to
talk
say?
about.
Yeah, wash us out. What do you got?
I have a surprise.
Oh yeah.
Rob.
Oh yeah. Let's do
is this
that.
another
It's
big
prize.
it's a real surprise because we felt bad that you got
Surprise.
excited about the other surprise.
I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel bad. That's content. That's content. I love content.
It was good content, but I wanted to get you an actual surprise because I like getting people gifts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
There's a
depends
whole
on the
bag and everything.
Bag.
Ooh, Halloween themed bag.
Also, there were supposed to be 3 things in here, but one thing's not here yet, so you're getting another surprise.
Next
Wow.
episode. Everyone tune in.
Okay.
It's in a
Animal Antics.
Halloween bag.
It is a Halloween
It's
bag.
orange and purple and green. It has pumpkins on the top of the bag,
Ooh, feels
and it has
fuzzy.
black, and it has polka dots on the side.
There's no copy.
Yeah.
That's for Holly.
It's for Halloween.
Is Holly gonna? What? Really?
I don't know. It's for you can give it to her.
Okay.
I imagine
I thought
she
it was
would like
made
it.
all out of plastic.
Ooh, and a shirt.
What size did you
Most
get?
plushy animals are made out of plastic.
What size did you get them?
Medium.
Let's hope it's small for when I take Olmzempic.
Olmzempic.
It's Olmzempic. Awesome. It's got Olms. It's got different color
Dylan picked that out.
Also, these are like the colors of the Jamaican flag.
Oh,
Ooh, cool.
Look at that.
and I got Dylan something
Oh,
too.
thank you guys.
Oh, really? Where
Appreciate
is it in
it.
there? This is the same shirt.
No,
Oh,
Is that another Olm shirt?
it's the same Olm shirt.
Now we match.
We're Olm brothers.
We're almost.
Dylan said he wanted it, so I had to get it for him. But that was the best shirt, and we were doing the Olm today.
That's awesome. I never knew that there was an Olm shirt, and now I do.
They had a lot of them, shockingly.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. We
Other
might pick
people
up
think they're
some.
hot.
Made me feel
Oh,
very.
you're welcome, and you
feel
get a
very
third
special.
surprise.
I can't wait.
Later on.
It's gonna be good. That's
Is
probably the best one.
Yeah, well, I mean, should we end it here? Is that about it?
I think we're good.
I don't have anything
Let me
else to
see how
add.
long we have recorded today.
2 hours.
2 hours, 4 minutes.
Holy shit, that's too long. Anyways, thank you everyone for listening to Animal Antics. We are going to come at you next episode with another animal, depending on what we choose. I think it's about time Rob gets to pick
Rob's
another
picking.
animal.
Do you have an idea of the animal? And if
I
you do,
do.
can you say a hint?
It's a mammal.
A mammal.
All right, we're going to go back to
Okay.
mammals.
Cool. I like discussing menstruation, so make sure you put that in.
Well, it's a whole. Yeah, sure.
So yeah, let us know in the comments, right? We want to see what animals you want to listen to, and we want to kind of hear your thoughts and opinions on the episode. So feel free to comment. Anyways,
Should we close
this
out
has
with an
been
Olm?
Animal Antics, and we're going to close out with an Olm.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Olm.
Zampic.